capitalist system, and I'll tell you the reason why it has caused me so much suffering and my dearest friends to die. Well, I know you all are wondering what it has done to me. Well, I am going to tell you that my husband has TB, brought on by hard work and low wages and never enough to eat, from going cold and hungry with no shoes upon his.
A strike call in New York City's Garment Center signals the needle trade's first major walkout in 25 years. Efforts at last-minute agreement failed, and at the deadline, 105,000 workers in 7 states go off the job. A billion-dollar-a-year industry is paralyzed just before production for fall and winter was scheduled to begin. For many of the Ladies Garment Workers Union members, it's the first time they've walked the pavements in a strike. But the union, with a $33 million war chest, is holding out for pay increases far in excess of the 5% offered by management.
My husband was a coal miner who worked hard and risked his life just trying to support 3 children, himself, his mother and wife. Well, I had a blue-eyed baby, was a darling of my heart, but from my little darling, her mother had to die.
On April 5th, 1977, people with disabilities across the nation demonstrated to demand that regulations implementing Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act be signed into law. The demonstrations spontaneously erupted into sit-ins. In San Francisco, over 100 people made the federal building our home for 26 days.
Thousands of women are taking to the streets right across the country. Even schoolgirls. One of the most striking things about the wave of protests that have swept Sudan since last December is the huge number of women in frontline roles.
By the rich and mighty, capitalist goes dressed in jewels and silk. My darling blue-eyed baby has died for the want of milk. Well, they call this land of plenty, and for them, I guess it's true. For the rich and mighty, capitalists, not for workers like me.
So if all of us were born with our hair like this, and we just wear it like this, because it's natural, because the reason for it, you might say, is like a new awareness among black people that their own natural appearance, physical appearance, is beautiful.
One thing, it's the first really militant thing that disabled people have ever done. And we feel like we're building a real social movement. And we want people to listen to us. We have tried negotiations, they do not work. And at this point, we are non-negotiable. Those regulations signed.
The cause is drawn in support of rank and file HEW workers, labor unions, church groups, farm workers, the Gray and Black Panthers, California legislators, and the governor.
women for throwing stones and obstructing traffic in 2 different incidents in the Ramol area here. Most of these women belong to the Patidar community. In the first incident, women rioters were booked for throwing stones at the OBC-dominated Rubbery Colony.
A moment in which all this prior organizing exploded was in 1970. It was the women's strike, and there was a massive demonstration for women's rights.
To these men of power and might, well, I tell you, Mr. Capitalist,